It's an all-new year, and it's time for an all-new Wendy Williams Show. Today, Beverly Hills housewife Lisa Vanderpump digs on the drama from Vanderpump Rules. Plus, designer Norma Kamali, Madonna and Beyonce wear her fashions. Now you can too. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you. Well, I've got some tough love for a few people during Hot Topics today. Carmelo Anthony and his wife Lala, they say their marriage is on the rocks. And people are saying that Mila Kunis maybe should lose her Sexiest Woman Alive title. And then Jersey housewives are getting remixed and rejudged. There are a few new ladies. So we'll talk about all that and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Is it the red hair or are you just happy to be here? Both? I was inspired by my friend Poppy, the actress Poppy Montgomery. You know, she came on our show last year and she has beautiful red hair and that's the color red that I wanted. And so, by the way, Poppy, shout out to you. I'm so sorry to see that your show, Unforgettable, was briefly on hiatus, but I'm glad to know it's coming back this summer. So she's still working. Okay, now, and about the hair, I'm not really sure, but you know, you try new things, and if we don't like it, then I'll come back tomorrow with the usual hair. Thank you. How you doing? All right, so yesterday we were talking about Mariah, Carey, and Nicki Minaj and this little fighting that they've been doing, bickering back and forth with each other. And I told you yesterday, 50% of me believes that this is, you know, the real deal problem between the two. And the other 50% says that they're both doing it so that we will watch American Idol because they know that we love, you know, controversy through the TV. Well, it looks like things got real yesterday. The American Idol judges sat down for this press conference with all, you know, the press people, and they didn't hold anything back. I'll get to your outfit in a moment, Mariah, because according to sources, but look, according to sources, things got a little tense between Nicki and Mariah. They both apparently were talking over one another, and there was a lot of eye rolling and smacking and you know, nasty looks and Mariah, they, you know, when asked, Mariah said that the fight between them, the bad energy is one-sided, and then Nicki snapped back and said no, it wasn't bad energy. So then one reporter at the press conference tweeted that watching them yesterday made him believe that their feud was real. Well, this is what I'll say. I'm so over them, whether they're fighting or not. It's almost getting corny. I just can't wait to see the actual live portion of American Idol because only then, on live TV, can you really tell whether there's tension. Now, if you go back to the picture of all of them, I'll tell you the one who doesn't like any of you all, Randy. Look how Randy is sitting. Look at his body language. He's leaned back, his leg is crossed away. Mariah, I just saw you tweeted a picture in a red bikini, so I have no idea who that is in that green tent. Because that's not Mariah. That's not her. Like, doesn't she look heavier? Yeah. All right. Did you see the tweeted picture? She pulled it down so we weren't able to show it to you, but she tweeted like she's got washboard and the whole bit. Anyway, girls, we'll be watching the live shows of American Idol. Thanks, Doug, for reminding me that I had a reminder. Because, you know, sometimes when the show is over, I'll jump in my office and I'll get in the shower and I got paper falling out of my bra and stuff. I forget about the notes that I want to tell you. But what I wanted to remind you of is, are you ready for this? Yeah. Spring is only 70 days away. And daylight savings time is only 60 days away. You know, here in the Northeast, we go through the cold and the hot and the Doesn't that make you feel better? Yeah. I knew that news would be great for everybody. Anyway, all right, so look, okay. So, look at the front page of the Daily News today. It's all about Carmelo Anthony and his wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, and the trouble between them and the trouble that he had on the court, the basketball court. Well, apparently, and you heard about this, even if you're not a basketball person, you know about this, okay? So the Knicks played the Celtics on Monday, and Kevin Garnett is on the Celtics, and apparently during the game, he said to Carmelo over at the Knicks that your wife, this is according to Black Sports Online. We get sources from every place. Kevin reportedly said that Carmelo's wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Why do you have a problem with that? See, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I thought that was so immature that, like, Kevin Garnett is known for, you know, being a rabble-rouser. He tries to throw you off your game by saying mess to you. And Carmelo, the Knicks are doing so well right now. Please just focus on the game. And I could not understand what would make Carmelo so upset about that. Like, I wouldn't get upset about something like that if somebody said something to my husband, and I asked him, and he said he wouldn't get upset either until we get to work and we find the rest of the story. Well, apparently. Okay, apparently, according to this, the Daily News is reporting that Carmelo and Lala have been living apart separately for 2 months, at least. And I'm like, this is a ploy to promote her 3rd season of her VH1 show, Lala. Until, whoa, I know, you're with me, right? Until, upon further digging, I found that she spent New Year's Eve in Miami while he was nowhere in sight. There she is at the club New Year's Eve with friend of the show, Monica. Now I believe there's trouble in paradise. And after you tweet about it, divorce is imminent. Like, how are you supposed to make up after, you know, like when marriages go through rocky times, it's best to kind of circle the wagons and keep everything right here and figure out what you're gonna do. The second you share it with the outside world is the second, especially a tweet like that. Lala only has gone to 1 game this season to see her husband play, and that was Monday night with the Kevin Garnett. And I'm not even thinking that Kevin knows that Lala tastes like Cheerios. I just think that it was like a weird thing to say. But Lala, I will share this with you and take this in the best way. Maybe there is no best way to take it. I'm gonna do my best. Lala, if you get divorced, know this. You still got more than most. You used to be a VJ, and now you're First Lady of the Knicks. So when you get divorced, you've got half of his money, you're still young enough to start a whole nother family, and your son is gorgeous. I beg of you, stop doing reality TV. I have to say, by the way, your show is corny too. I'm just saying. I mean, can I just say that? Like, I was not a fan of Lala's reality show because I always feel like she's trying to keep up with Kim Kardashian. And what you don't understand, Lala, and take this the best way, because I'm gonna say this straight. You won over Kim. You got the man, you got the money, you've got the baby. You're a natural beauty, as best I can tell. And you don't have to do contrived stories to be on reality TV. Like, get off reality TV. And once you get your divorce, get a deluxe apartment here in New York, because you'll be able to afford it. Take care of your son and the men that you should start dating afterwards. Follow me, sister. No athletes, no rappers, and no actors. You should become a society lady here in New York. Go to the Guggenheim, get on the board, do high-class things like that, and then you meet high-class men, and you just move into a whole different arena in your life, but leave reality TV and all that mess alone. Sometimes when I have to give tough love, my palms sweat. All right, so 2012 was a really good year for Mila Kunis. She's 29 years old, and she started dating Ashton Kutcher, and she was signed as the new face of Christian Dior, and she was named Esquire magazine's sexiest woman alive. Well, now she's being criticized for not living up to her sexy image. She's always photographed like that. I know. Do the close-up of the face. 2 black eyes and a bloody nose. Like, what is that? What is that? I'll tell you what that is. That's Saturday mornings at ShopRite in Jersey. And you know, like most of us, we're used to seeing this look right here, but the critics are saying that now that you've been voted the sexiest woman alive and you're the face of the fabulous Christian Dior, and by the way, they're saying the Dior people are furious that she walks around like this. And I have to say, and I'm not a sweatpants girl, I'm more of a leggings and a fitted t-shirt girl, but I will tell you that you can take this same outfit and put it on somebody like Jennifer Lopez, who's twice your age and has had children and everything, and she even, look, there you go. All I'm saying is, Mila, there's got to be something that you can do. A tinted moisturizer, something. Something. But it is nice to know that she is no more different than the rest of us, like when she takes off her makeup and stuff. And I'm really happy for Demi Moore, because right now Demi is looking and saying, yup, Wendy, I do look better than her, and I've had 4 kids, and I'm twice her age. Listen, she didn't ask to be voted most sexiest woman alive. You guys put it on her, so, that's a lot of pressure to live up to. Live your life, girl. With a tinted moisturizer, though? Okay. Okay, so now Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling, their relationship is still going strong. I know, I like them together. Anyway, she couldn't go to his movie premiere earlier this week, so she let, his mother Donna filled her shoes and went with her son. And by the way, Ryan, Mr. Gorgeous, that is not your color. Right? Right, Suzanne?
Right.
And it's not a good fitting suit either.
No, ill-fitting.
Yes. Anyway, when a reporter said to Donna, his mother, on the red carpet, "Who are you wearing?" Donna said, Eva Mendes. Well, it turns out that Eva let Donna raid her closet for an outfit. Isn't that nice? And Donna, you're in really good shape, because normally when you hear about a mom raiding, a hot woman's closet, you're thinking that the mom is going to be, well, not as appropriate for a mom as you should be. But you know what? You look great and mom appropriate, and a little bit like Roseanne up here too, Donna. Well, I like that story. Did you like that story? I like that story. All right, so, and I still think that Ryan Gosling should play Christian Grey, but that's a whole nother thing about that 50 Shades of Grey book. All right, look, it's time for the Inside Scoop. Hit it. I mean, that graphic was really, really long. On account of, we had to sit Jordy down. Studio audience, you just saw the shenanigans and tricks that go on behind the scenes. I say it's time for the Inside Scoop, hit it. And 25 stage hands and people come out, move and stuff and do it. Jordy, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Listen, and I love your green. We just talked about this color of the season yesterday on the show.
I'm channeling my inner Kate Middleton, I feel like.
That is a very ladylike
right?
dress. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about Chris Brown and Rihanna. What's the scoop?
I mean, no one can figure out who Chris Brown is dating. Is he dating Rihanna? Is he dating Karrueche? Last I checked, Chris and Rihanna were at courtside cozying up at the Lakers game on Christmas Day.
Yes.
And then they both tweeted separate pictures of themselves in bed on New Year's Day. And it was the same comforter in both pictures.
Okay.
So, you know, they were just having a sleepover, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a sleepover. And then everyone was saying, okay, they're 100% back on. We were hearing they were even talking marriage. And then, of course, Chris is spotted on Saturday back with Karrueche. And Rihanna clearly was not happy about this. She took to Twitter and she wrote, there comes a time in life when you need to walk away from all the drama and the people that create it. So I'm thinking that's directed at Chris Brown. And she also tweeted, B, don't kill my vibe. So I'm thinking that was directed at Karrueche.
Or Chris.
Or, yeah, but would you call Chris a B?
Who are you talking to?
I know you, Ed. I know you.
No, by the way, Jordy is from Life and Style Weekly magazine. Sorry, I didn't tell you where you're getting all this information. You can get more. Okay, so Chris and Rihanna are still on, or are they done? We don't know. So we'll just keep watching that story. Okay, what else do you have for us? The Real Housewives of Jersey?
We have to talk about them.
Okay.
So there was rumors that, you know, Caroline and Kathy were not on the season, but they were spotted filming all around New Jersey, so they are definitely back on, along with Jacqueline and Melissa Gorga and Teresa. lots of housewives.
Yeah, no, I know Kathy was still there because I saw Richie's brother over at the Short Hills Mall over the weekend. And so, yeah, and he said that
That's the inside scoop, too.
Yeah, in Jersey.
So, but it seems like there's 2 new cast members. We're hearing Priscilla DeSasio is going to be on there, and also Gia Casey, who is the wife of radio personality DJ Envy.
Oh, Envy, okay.
Yeah. So we don't know a lot about these women, but what we do know is that they're actually friends of Teresa's.
Okay.
So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drama.
Okay, so wait, come back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the wife of DJ Envy. Now, who was the other lady that you said?
Priscilla DeStasio is her name. We don't know a lot about her. We just know that both of these girls are friends of Teresa's. So, you know, if Teresa can flip a table, I bet you these girls can flip a car.
Okay, wait. Yeah, is that Teresa? Is this the girl that we're looking at? Is that the one that you said?
I think that's Priscilla.
All right, let me turn around and look. That is a special chin, honey. Wow, Priscilla. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun in Jersey this season.
I'm sure it will be filled with drama.
Okay, so let's talk about Pamela Anderson. We don't say much about her here on the show.
I know. Well, she was on Dancing with the Stars, the all-star version in the fall.
Right.
And she was kicked off after 1 episode.
Yeah.
And then she headed over to Britain and was doing Dancing on Ice, and again was kicked off after 1 episode. But do you know how much money she made off of 1 episode, Wendy? $250,000. But Pam needs the money because the IRS is not too happy with Pam right now.
She doesn't need the money, but really?
She does. She's in a little bit of trouble with the IRS, but Pam is owning up to it, and she says she does owe the money. She's going to pay it off monthly. So she's hopping around from reality show to reality show. And, you know, she's never won a reality show competition yet.
She can't dance either.
And apparently can't skate.
Either.
But she did make one list. She's one of the top 500 delinquent taxpayers in the state of California.
Is she dating Rich?
No. I don't think she's dating anyone right now. She seems to just sort of cozy up with her dance partners on Dancing with the Stars. She was spotted out in the fall with Tristan McManus, and then she was spotted out recently in London with her cute little Dancing on Ice star, Matt Evers. So I think she's just cozying up to whoever's convenient. She's got to keep bouncing around from reality show to reality show.
She needs to cozy up to account while she's over there in Europe and get some money and pay those taxes. Jordy, these are great stories. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, for more of these juicy stories, pick up your copy of Life and Style magazine. It's on newsstands today. We've got a great show for you. Iconic fashion designer, oh my God, I love Norma Kamali is here today. And I've loved her post since forever, and now she's got an affordable line. It's called Kamali Culture, and we're gonna have a little fashion show. But up next, everybody, from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she's now starring in her own reality show, which I love, Lisa Vanderpump with Vanderpump Rules. She's here too, so you keep it here. Thank you. Please welcome the fabulous Lisa Vanderpump.
I love the red.
I'm still debating. Hi, Jiggy.
I am loving the red, you little red devil.
Thank you. So, thank you for coming and congratulations on your successes.
You're in so much trouble with me.
Oh, Vanderpump.
Come on.
What now?
Did you wake me up like about 2 weeks ago, 7 o'clock in the morning when I finished work at 2 o'clock?
When Kyle was
And
here.
I was on air. She woke me up with Kyle. You know, we got to pay her back.
To call Kyle?
Right, yeah?
Listen, all right, let's get to the...
No, you're not off the hook yet.
What?
You told everybody you thought I had a butt implant.
Oh, we've been through that.
Yeah, no, we haven't. It's real.
Yeah, no, it's real.
It's real.
I don't know.
Real.
How you doing? Happy New Year. I
Yeah,
got a
same to
picture
you.
of your holiday table. It is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Jiggy tweeted that, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Jiggy on his
yeah.
Twitter
Yeah.
account.
I love all that. I mean, I'm so passionate about entertaining
Yeah.
and tabletops and, you know, my restaurant and everything. So really, for me, Christmas is so much fun, you know, to kind of...
But it's a lot easier for the rich because then you don't have to clean up. You get people
Oh,
to
stop.
Yo,
you know
please.
what? I didn't have any help over Christmas. I didn't. I made everybody run around and help me. Yeah, I did. But they were family. You're allowed to do that with family.
Can we talk Adrienne Maloof?
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, because I have an opinion. All right, Adrienne Maloof accused you,
Yes.
Vanderpump, of leaking stories to magazines
Yeah.
about her.
But I was vindicated. Even they came forward and said absolute nonsense, and she did apologise. So we have to kind of move on a little bit.
I don't really see either you or she leaking. I don't see you as being those types of women.
No, I know. But that's why I was blindsided. It was at the reunion.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was so insulted. But that's why I held out for an apology, because it's a reality show, and they said, oh, Housewives, we're starting filming again. I go, my reality is I'm not socialising with this woman until she apologises. So she did apologise. So, you know, I had to move on.
Now, good, so things are good now. Now there's a lawsuit I heard going on between Adrienne and Brandy.
Well, you do cover some of that in the show, because that's next week's episode, right, which I haven't seen yet, so I never know kind of what's coming. But yeah, there was some kind of litigation. There was some letter that went out to Brandy, which, you know, I don't understand that either. I mean, easily I could have done the same to her. I could have sent her a letter and say, well, defamation of character, but
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so we talked about it here on the show. Adrienne and Paul are getting a divorce, and apparently Brandy confronted Adrienne and Paul at a garden party or something and spilled some kind of secret. We still are not sure what the secret is.
Yeah.
But we suspect the secret might be the surrogacy.
I can't say anything. I can't.
It's
you know
okay,
I can't. Yeah.
But I don't see that as being a big deal. Like, tell Adrienne. Oh, you'll tell me later? No. Then I'll tell you later, too. Look. There's nothing wrong with the surrogacy, so I hope that's not what the lawsuit is over. But also, were you shocked when Paul and Adrienne announced that they were going to be getting a divorce?
Well, I mean, I'd had my issues, and in fact, I'm in a very good place with Paul now, and I've never kind of, you know, talked about this publicly, but he did reach out to me and apologise, because he hasn't been very nice to me on the show. And, you know, I felt sorry for him, really. I really did, with what went down.
There are allegations of abuse and everything.
Yeah, I saw all that, and I think he's had the wherewithal not to kind of respond to that, and I think that's the wisest thing to do, you know, for the sake of the children.
Yes.
And so that's been pretty ugly, but you have to remember, I lived opposite them for 7 years.
Right.
I mean, of course, I was blindsided when Adrienne was so kind of accusatory to me, but yeah, I lived next to them for 7 years, and they're...
You ever see the cop cars over there breaking up domestic violence or
No,
anything?
exactly, no.
Just asking.
Exactly, right? Never saw anything like that.
So,
But I'm sad I see them break down as a family. I have
am too.
empathy for that, because there are 3 kids, and, you know, I've been married 30 years. It's a terrible thing to go through. I've seen...
And a lot of money to divide.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, it's messy. So the new odd couple in Beverly Hills, you, Vanderpump, and Brandy Glanville, and a lot of people would say, well, what do you girls have in common to
I don't see it like that. So many people, but I just love her, because I think the fact, I know Brandy does, you know, have a little, you know, trouble kind of editing her language. You know, and I'm always telling her off about that. But I just love the fact that she's honest and she's direct and she's fun, and I think that is so, you know, much more kind of important in a friendship than being blindsided and people talking behind your back.
Can I say, and we were just talking about this on Hot Topics on Monday's show, I like Brandy because ultimately speaking, no matter what she does, she is a wounded bird. She's gone through something that so many women have gone through.
Yes.
And that is, you know,
and handled it incredibly. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Gosh, I don't really want to talk about her business too much, but the fact is, you know, she's been very defensive with these women, but they never really gave her a chance. We've seen that on the show. And you'll see on Vanderpump Rules, well, you've seen, it's just a different side of her. She's less defensive, and you see, you know, when she met with Sheena, it's very emotional. And she sat down with Leanne Rimes and went into therapy with Eddie and Leanne to work out what's best for the kids. So my hat goes off to her. I couldn't have done that.
Eddie's really hot, isn't he?
Well,
I know you feel guilty about saying that. I feel guilty about saying it too because I'm all about the girl, but Eddie Cibrian is one hot piece of man meat.
I mean, hopefully my husband's not going to hear this. Cover his ears, please.
Yes.
But you know what? I would like to say that in my resolve, I would like to not like him because, but when you look at him,
Christ, and he's tall.
You'll probably end up going home with.
Yes, he's a very good-looking man.
I know, he is very hunky, but you know, maybe that's not enough.
Yeah, that's not enough. Sorry, Brandy.
Might be.
Might be, depending on the woman. All right, you keep it here, everybody. We're going to take a break, but up next, we're going to talk more with Lisa and find out about her juicy new reality show, Vanderpump Rules, and the fascination with that I have anyway, with the different people that dine at one restaurant, which is Villa Blanca, versus the other one, which is Sir for the Mistress. Keep it here. We're back with Lisa Vanderpump. I smell a hit. How did
from your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah, no, everything about the show is just so interesting looking. The people are sexy and the lighting is good. The music's great. That clip that we just saw was from Vanderpump Rules, Lisa Vanderpump's new reality show. How did this show come about?
Well, on Housewives, it couldn't really fit into it. You know, I'm so involved with my restaurants, and it was just too big to fit on Housewives. And I think Bravo became fascinated by the fact it was so convoluted what was going on in Sir that we decided to make a pilot, and they loved it. And, you know, these were kids that worked for me for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So it was a family, but albeit, you know, sometimes not a very happy one, and it gets complicated.
Yeah. Well, everyone on the wait staff, everybody is sleeping together.
Well, they're not supposed to be.
But
they're not supposed to be. Come on.
Was this all going on even before the concept of this show? So one day you just pulled
Well, they didn't sleep with each other for the show. I mean, there's you know what I mean, there's a line. No, I mean, it was just, yes, it was complicated, the dynamics. This one had gone out with that one. You know, this one lived with that one. They were flatmates. It was just all kind of very incestuous, and that's the way it's carried on, really. And they're all friends of each other, you know.
And so you pitched the show to Bravo, and they were like, yes.
Yeah, they were like, I mean, it is different. I mean, it's a restaurant show, but it's certainly not about chopping onions.
Yeah, and I like your the staff's uniforms. Can we show that picture that we just showed again? Yeah, look at the girls. Look what they're wearing. What is that, Vanderpump?
I mean, you know, yeah, you're right. I was in Saint-Tropez. I saw that dress. I thought, it's amazing. I sent it back to, I know it is a little risque. Actually, you...
Would you like to see it? Yeah. I've got the uniform right here in my hand. I lie to you not.
Well,
Vanderpump,
you
really?
should try it on because you owe me after the phone call, and the McRib.
I have.
And have you tried it on?
I'm playing one of your waitresses tonight at my house. All right, so one of your waitresses, Sheena, had an affair with Eddie Cibrian.
Yes. Unbeknownst to me, which you actually saw on Housewives the end of the second season. You saw them suddenly, coincidentally, meet up because Brandy wasn't a housewife then, she was just a friend. So Sheena was unaware and I was unaware, and they met, and it was a bit of a mess.
Very messy. Now, Kim Richards.
Yes.
Will we be seeing...
Love her.
Will we be cross-pollinating from Housewives into Vanderpump Rules? And sometimes we'll
not so much. Obviously, you know, if things happen in Sir, I mean, these women are, some of them, my friends. So, you know, if they're in and out a bit, I mean... as you saw, the planets collide with Sheena and Brandy.
Can you imitate Kim Richards? You do it so well.
Oh, good Lord. I do love her. Okay, you know what I really want to say?
It's very funny. I just want to... One thing before Lisa goes, I wanted to clear up the difference between the two restaurants. You have Villa Blanca.
Which is in Beverly Hills.
And that's the restaurant.
Oh, I know where you're going with this, where you take wife and sirs, where you take mistress. It was a play on words, but it's just, it's fun. It's kind of edgier, darker, later, Hollywood. Yeah, sir.
Well, that's an interesting description.
We have lots of wives there, too.
It makes everybody want to watch Vanderpump Rules. Everybody airs Monday nights at 10 on Bravo. Lisa Vanderpump, give it up for her. You can hear. We'll be right back. Excited to introduce you to our next guest. She is a fashion icon. She led the 80s with the shoulder pad movement, and she also created the sleeping bag coat. She also happens to be one of my longest running designers featured in my closet since I was a senior in high school. Please welcome to our show, Norma Kamali.
Oh my God.
And I love that you have the Kamali culture line, which I'm wearing a dress from it. Talk about that.
Kamali culture is under 100. Everything on the line is under 100. And I had so many people who've purchased my collection line say, I can't afford your clothes anymore. I have family type budget. I don't fit into them anymore. You got to do something. So I did. And it's fabulous. I'm wearing a suit from the collection, and Wendy
I
is
have the dress on.
amazing and looks amazing in it.
It's just great stuff, and it's really fashion for everybody. Let's get our fashion show started. All of our models, as usual, are from our studio audience. Our first model is Michelle, and she's the mother of 2 teenage daughters, and she loves to design jewelry in her spare time.
So she's wearing a shirt waist dress, and it's great because it hides tummy, and a bold print is actually very good to take care of those little sins we want to hide, but it's also a great looking pattern and makes a big statement. Again, it's under $100. The glasses are under $100. The shoes are under $100, and she looks hot.
And you really do, Michelle, and I love your hair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Our next model is Jennifer, and she is a real estate professional who owns her favorite pair of jeans from high school. And
You know this dress.
Yes, I do know this dress.
It's a side drape dress, but when you add a print like this, it's a great graphic print. She looks hot, she does. And the blue shoes, again, you can have a pair of shoes under $100 that are comfortable and sexy and look great, so you could have a couple in a couple of colors.
You look good,
and
girl.
And she looks great.
You do, yes, yes. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Don't you love our studio audience models? Emily's here, and she's a fashionista who hasn't worn flats in over 10 years. Here she is. Norma, this is beautiful.
So Emily wanted a fitted dress, and she has great style, so we got the fitted crew neck dress in this great big bold check with the yellow shoes that are really hot. She's got great style, the sunglasses and her hair. She has a great look, and she's working it.
It's good, yes. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. These dresses are great. Our very last model is Melania, and Melania is the mom of 2, and she lost 40 pounds with diet and exercise. Fabulous.
So I actually chose this dress for Melania because it's a very girly girl, flirty dress.
I love it.
And she fits it perfectly.
Yep.
The red sunglasses, the sweetheart neck like you see right here
Yes.
on our model. And I think the bold dot print is really cool too on her.
All you girls look really nice. Thank you, models. Thank you, Melania. Now, Norma, before we go to the break, tell us about this campaign that you're empowering women.
Thank you so much. I really have a campaign to empower women. I think it's very important that we all take charge of ourselves and our futures. We're all objectified every day, and we don't talk about it because it's so embarrassing and humiliating. And I want all of you to start getting rid of that secret. That secret is what affects our self-esteem and image. So the minute you're objectified, tell a friend, talk about it. Women have been experiencing this since the beginning of time in the workplace, in relationships, just walking down the street. But people don't know how often it happens and how bad it makes us feel. So join this campaign to empower each other, tell your stories and share them, and bring in a friend so you can help her too. Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you, Norma. For more information on all the looks that you've seen on our fabulous models, go to wendyshow.com. And Norma is going to be back a little bit later on in the show because we're going to do, what is Eye Candy next? Oh, the show's almost over? Oh, Ask Wendy is next. Then Norma's going to stay around for Eye Candy a little later on in the show. So you keep it here. Thank you. I have to kiss these. I love you too. Are you cold also? Yes. Well, I'm Perry. You know, so I go in and out of being warm and cold. So that we keep it cold in here in the studio to keep me awake and also hot. Anyway, it's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good. Nice to see you. How can I help?
Well, I got engaged over the summer, and we're planning a June wedding for next year. So of course,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Of course, there's a bridal shower coming up, and my mom is really going to be the one planning it. But I have a couple crazy friends that I'm kind of afraid they're going to bring some raunchy gifts to the party.
Sex toys and strippers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't want to offend my mother or my future mother-in-law, so I don't know if I should tell my friends to kind of keep it classy, or should I tell my mom to just go with it?
I would tell your mother and your mother-in-law that they're not invited to this one. Like, honest to goodness. You're a young girl, you know, and friends with no class are usually the funnest ones. There should be 2 separate bridal showers. You know, I know the economy is bad. Neither one has to be expensive. There should be one for your mother-in-law and your mother and all your mom friends and all the classy ones. Mm-hmm. And then there needs to be a down and dirty stank one with your friends, right? All right,
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You had fun? Hi, little lady.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Hi, I'm Sheila from Washington, D.C.
I bet.
I'm 60 years young, and I'm dating a 62-year-old man who doesn't give me the respect I want. I want him to open the car door, put me in, close the door when I get in, let me out of the car. I said to him, I need this. My daddy said I require this. He says, your daddy's old-fashioned and so are you, and I'm not going to do it. Should I let him go, Wendy?
Yes. And I'll tell you why. You've been dating him for how long?
6 months.
All right, 6 months. This is the deciding time. I don't find anything old-fashioned with any of us requesting that the car door be open and to make sure that we walk on the inside of the sidewalk.
That's right.
There's some things that don't die regardless of how old you are, so let him go. Let's break up on TV. You're fired. You're fired. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Up next, everybody, Norma Kamali is still here, and then she's going to select our eye candy of the day. So you keep it here. Thank you. We're back, everybody, with fashion icon Norma Kamali, and it's time to give away our Diva Fan and reveal our audience eye candy of the day. Drum roll, please. All right, this is the person who's really caught Norma's eye. And who is it today? Norma, who's the winner?
Okay, the winner is Brianna Jenkins.
Come on! Is it good out? All right, stand right here. It's perfect. All right, here's your Diva Fan. I'll hold the microphone. And let's talk about this outfit. This is cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick, Norma?
Well, I love that she took 2 colors that work really well together, put it against black.
Yeah.
The pants are awesome. The necklace works beautifully. Your hair, the whole thing is just working head to toe.
Now, did you get all this on a budget?
Yes. I
I got the blazer for $30 and the jeggings for $30 as well at Madness Boutique in Soho. And the shoes are Steve Madden. They're about $100. And my sweater shirt, I got it on sale at H&M for only $12.
And I love your bold statement, and your hair looks terrific as well.
Great.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. And Norma Kamali is sorry, darling. Oh, my God. Dream come true. Thank you so much for coming to our show, everybody. Keep it here. We'll be right back. Terrific time. Wait, no, go ahead. If you sat, I'd fall. I had such a great time today. Don't forget, you guys, to check out my after show at wendyshow.com. It's where I talk about some of the things that happen on the show. I talk about how I'm not wearing this wig anymore, and I'll share it with you. And some other things as I take off my lashes and get ready to go back to Jersey. So go to wendyshow.com for the after show. I do it every day after the show. I want to thank today's guests, Lisa Vanderpump, Norma Kamali, and Jordy Lippy from Life and Style magazine. And of course, my co-host, my fabulous studio audience. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow, we've got 3 outspoken personalities joining me for our weekly Hot Talk panel. Plus, from the new show Deception, the sexy Laz Alonso stops by. And on Friday, the hilarious Marlon Wayans and HGTV star Sabrina Soto. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.